So there's some rumblings out there, and I've heard these rumblings before about how, well, battle rappers are starting to move into media. And now that they're starting to move into media, that is going to make us regular folk, us regular bloggers, extinct. Extinct. Now, to get this out of the way first, I consider myself a YouTube video maker. I'm not that deep into it. All right. You want me to call me a blogger? The correct term actually is blogger, but hey, who's really cares about what correct terms are these days? Okay. I'm a YouTube video maker. I'll make videos on whatever I want to talk about. If I want to talk about battle rap, if I want to talk about the battles, if I want to talk about what's going around the battles, if I want to talk about Tupac, if I want to talk about this, if I want to talk about that. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not, gonna just talk about one league here and one league there and da 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 and all right. And I'm not gonna go and just with certain narratives that they want to get pushed out. Anything you hear from me is 100% from me, all right? Because this is not my job. This is not my job, all right? Now, as concerning battle rappers, I have always made the push to tell battle rappers to do their own thing, to get on YouTube, to make their platforms bigger, to help them grow as not just as a media, but just in general as a brand, I guess if you want to call it. You know, like kind of like Math Hoffa has done. Math Hoffa is I think an exception to the rule. He has been extremely successful in what he's done. All right, now what can help these battle rap bloggers is their name, is their recognition. It can give them a jump start. All right, but it won't propel them to anything. Just like shout outs won't propel you to anything and literally anything. All it is a jump start. You get a jump start as a battle rapper because you kind of have a name. People know who you are. All right, but that's it. If you don't have a personality and if you don't have the will and the drive to do this on a daily basis or even a weekly basis, you will fail. You will fail. All the shout outs in the world mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can shout out channels till my throat, I can't talk anymore, and it doesn't matter. All right, I can get co-signed by Drake tomorrow. And if I'm boring, nobody will watch. It's that simple. I think people forget that people are drawn to to be entertained, not just because someone told us to watch something. Just because one of our favorites told us to go watch something doesn't mean we're gonna watch it. That literally makes no sense. Come on, we got to use our brain at some point. All right, that's why I cringe at people. Just give me a shout out, bro. Just give me a shout out, man. Give me a shout out. It'll really help me, bro. I do that just because I like to give people that, that boost at the beginning, to help you. Maybe like a little bit of, name recognition, gets behind you. Just a little bit of awareness can help initially, but it's not the be all end all. If you're entertaining, all right, and you know what you're talking about, sometimes you don't even have to know what you're talking about, but if you're entertaining, people will tune in. And it's not just that. You have to do this day in and day out. It doesn't have to be every day, but it's definitely got to be weekly. And instead, what do these battlers do? What are the majority of these battlers do? They jump on Instagram. They'll be on Instagram Live for hours upon hours for absolutely no reason. And now, instead of utilizing the biggest platform in the world, number one, just in case we didn't know, number one, they decided to walk through those doors of caffeine, and every single one of them have a show on caffeine. All right, and caffeine, now it's the 77,000th most viewed website in the world. When it first came to battle rap, it was 177,000th most viewed website in the world. So it's gaining strides. However, I just found it interesting that they like 90% of these battlers would not do shows on YouTube. But the second that caffeine came around, they all decided to jump on that bandwagon. And why? Why wouldn't you want to be on the number one platform in the world and instead go to the 77,000th most viewed platform in the world? This logically makes no sense to me. It logically makes no sense to me. The only reason I feel like URL jumped off of YouTube and went to caffeine is because they paid them up front. And they gave up a little bit of their business and they paid them up front. All right. And we're talking probably in the millions of dollars. They're not doing that for the bloggers. The bloggers over at Caffeine, all right, I don't know what they're really making. All right. But it's a little bit of upfront money. But the problem is you're losing a lot in recognition. And without a VOD, you're losing your entire, everything you create is just disappears right when the show is over. Everything. There is no, you leave no history on Caffeine. That's the shame of Caffeine. That's the downfall of Caffeine. You leave no history. In order to be successful on Caffeine, you literally have to do this every day. Every day, day in and day out, stream. Be a streamer. Be a slave to that stream every single day because you leave nothing. You leave no history. You have to record it yourself and put it on a third-party platform like YouTube to leave a history, which makes no sense to me. All right? So this is the route most of these battle rappers have chosen to go through. These are the doors they've chosen to go through. I don't know why. I'm just saying. That's the doors they chose to go through instead of actually being independent and doing it themselves on YouTube. All right. I guess they're thinking, I think their mindset as well. There's a battle rap community here now. And, you know, we're going to build a little hub for battle rap. All right. But do you understand how much time and energy you're going to put in to leave no history behind? To literally leave no history? All these shows that are on Caffeine, unless the creator is smart, recording it and uploading it to YouTube, and even when you do that, those uploads on YouTube, because it already aired on Caffeine, and because it's your secondary source, and people are just like, you know, there's a weird little situation here where when you upload old footage onto YouTube that was already live, it doesn't really get views. All right, example, DNA. Go to DNA's channel. He's got 11,000 subscribers. 11,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, right? He does a show on Caffeine. He uploads those shows on YouTube from Caffeine. Granted, they're old by that time he uploads them. He barely cracks 100 to 200 views. I do a recap blog on his live that he uploaded to YouTube from Caffeine. I'm hitting 1,000, 1,500 views on that same exact video. Just talking about what he uploaded. This is DNA with almost 12,000 followers, a world-renowned battle rapper, all right? One of the biggest ever, right? He's been on ESPN and he can't, because it's not his main focus. He doesn't focus it there, okay? And it's gonna hurt him in the long run. It's gonna hurt him in the long run. So I don't know. I'm very interested. It's very curious to me that a lot of these battle rappers have chosen that route. I don't know. I think what's happened here, I think what happens is they give them a little bit of upfront money, and the back end is really trash. So, but as we know in psychology and most people, they will take that upfront money. They will take that upfront gratification now, all right? If it means they're going to lose some in the future. All right, what's the old saying where you got the what is it, the horses, the cows? We see the cows. What is it? The pigs? No, I think it's the cows. You see, you go down. You wanna bang one of the cows. You can walk. We can run and bang one now, or we can walk and bang them all. And most people would run and bang one now. I think that's the saying. I don't know, whatever. But you know what I'm saying, right? I'd rather walk and bang them all. Just saying. I'm just saying. So, don't worry. All right. Every battle rapper in the entire world can can start blogging. All right, and it's not going to take away from what regular bloggers bring, a different perspective, an outside perspective. The argument is, well, these guys do it. It doesn't matter if they do it. That's such a dumb thing. All right, you don't have to do something to have a good opinion about it, and people rather hear your opinion about something than somebody that actually doesn't do it and talk about it. Because a lot of the times It's a different thing, bro. Again, you have to have personality. And just because you're a good rapper doesn't mean you're a good talker. So I'll leave it there. Don't be worried. Regular battle rap bloggers aren't going nowhere, and there's a lane for everybody. And the people who push that narrative, they just hate us so much. They have so much hate in their heart. Okay, they just can't stand that we have a voice, that we can be bigger than them in something that they do, and it bothers them, and that's evil thinking to me. All right, it's hater thinking. All right, they're just haters, bro. They're just haters. They hate seeing people successful because it just bothers them. It's in their blood. I want to see everyone successful. I'm not a hater. I don't care, and I think I've proven that year in and year out. So, haters will never win. All right, trust me. Love you guys.